Y'all told me Baki was like the original Eben. What? This is Bakkies Botha. I don't know if I pronounced his name wrong. I'm not ever gonna try that ever again. It's probably the first and last time you're ever gonna hear me say his name. But they call him the original enforcer. We gonna see, was he better than Eben, or was he just the original? Cause y'all calling him the original Eben, so he had to be crazy. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Comment your favorite fruit. And without further ado, get right into this video, man. Go waste none of y'all time. I want to see something.
Wherever he goes around the world, he's been respected. Doesn't say much, but produce on the day.
The one player I most respect in South African rugby was Bakkies Botha.
The prototype of what a full lock in world rugby should be and how he should play. He went into that enforcer role.
There's no guy in the world that can clean a ruck, more than Bakkies could.
He'll go down as one of the
the
best
whole world
locks
talking about him. He must have did a global head.
He's a special player.
This will be a try for the big man.
No wonder Eben went number 4. That might be his dad or something. I don't know. We gotta look at the
Born as John Philip Botha in Newcastle, KwaZulu-Natal on the 22nd of September 1979, but known simply as Bakkies. This 2-meter giant will forever be known as one of rugby's greatest locks. Botha started his provincial career at the Falcon, but 2 years later he would join the Blue Bulls. The combo was born.
What kind of name is that?
How did that name come about?
It's just from playing years together, probably playing over 100 games together if you take the Bulls and the Blue Bulls as well. So, it's a combination. He knows my weaknesses, I know his weaknesses. It was so funny. I think in the last test match, I still had to tell him before every scrum, every line-out, Bakkies' second ruck, you must do that. Bakkies' third ruck, that's it. And he just looked at me and said, thanks, Combo. And then he goes, and I know he'll sort that out.
It was
like playing
2001,
1v1,
we got together at the Bulls, the new structures of Heineken arriving there, and I arrived from the Falcons.
Bakkies
my
look
first
a hard
union
name. I ain't
before
gonna lie, that's an anime
I
name.
went over to the Bulls. But actually, I didn't see Victor actually the first month or though, because he was already part of the Springboks, and I wanted to be there where Victor was already in the Springbok mix and the squad.
So everybody's wanting to be on the Springboks.
After playing in the under-19 and under-23 national sides, it was only a matter of time before he got called in the under-19 and under-23 national sides. It was only a matter of time before he got called up to the Springboks. He made his debut against France in September 2002. The enforcer showed immediately what he was all about, imposing himself on the opposition, sometimes illegally.
Well, Bakkies Botha has been sent to the sin bin for 10 minutes. You heard the referee saying there was an unnecessary knee in there. And the situation now where we have both the new caps in the sin bin.
He played the game with immense physicality, always pushing the boundaries.
I've got clear memories of him blowing a kiss and Mike Phillips and his blue eyes. And
oh, heck, blow kiss at me is up. I don't care what.
I remember John was captain at the stage, and the ref came to John and he said to him, Bakkies is really on the edge. And when John asked Bakkies, so what, Bakkies, you really close on the edge, and Bakkies tuned him, hey Cappy, ek hou daarvan om op die edge te lewe. So he was a really absolute a great gentleman and a great servant of South African rugby, and we all got to miss a massive part of South African rugby.
The combo started for the Springboks a world record 63 times and were a massive influence on the success of the team for over a decade.
Heineken took over the team at the Bulls where we all started, and we just worked our butts off afternoon in and afternoon out, and everything worked out, and they backed the combination, especially Heineken for a start, for a lock combination. But me and Victor, and from there on it just went on till today.
It was quite a long career, and we changed a lot of things, the way we played, and each guy individually as well, where in the beginning years I was probably more of a ball carrier. Bakkie had a lot of speed as well, and we changed our games as we got older, but it was just always unbelievable to have him there next to me.
The pair achieved everything on offer in rugby, domestically and on the international stage. Their trophy cabinet boasts the Vodacom Cup, 3 Curry Cups, 3 Super Rugby titles, a British and Irish Lions Tour trophy.
Oh no, they was going crazy. They was too down.
The Springboks Just quite extraordinary scenes that left us.
2 Tri-Nation victories.
3.
It's all over. South Africa have won the Tri-Nations tournament.
And the crown jewel, the IRB World Cup.
Had to get the World Cup.
They're about to become world champions.
Had to get the World Cup. Yes, sir.
4 years ago.
Yes, sir.
Right on the stroke of full time, they kick it into touch. And John Smith and
Yes,
his team
sir.
are the winners here in the Stade de France. South Africa are the champions.
In 2011, Botha made the move to European rugby and joined Toulon, where he won the French Top 14 and the Heineken Cup, making him one of the most decorated players in rugby
he left
history.
the Springboks even more crazy.
Toulon go into a very
like
exclusive club.
Great.
Those who have retained the
Like the
Heineken
reverse
Cup.
KD.
Bakkies Botha's contribution to the game of rugby has been immense.
Oh, the pass. Get it.
Botha, and that's a big
Too
moment
easy.
for Botha. His
That's too
first
easy.
touchdown in a green and gold jersey.
Climbing the ranks,
You know, I've coached Bakkies since he was 20. Very, very happy about it. You know, the type of man he's turned out to be and his integrity.
powering the
I'm
Springboks
20.
forward.
Well, there he is, Bakkies Botha, 50th Test cap tonight. What an achievement. Kiwis love this guy. He is so physical. Has he got any weaknesses, Cobras?
I think he's the sort of heart of the scrum. He
What's
gets
his
the
name? I know we know
forwards
his name.
going.
Yeah,
His physical presence
That's
is
not
very
Carlin
important.
Allows, is it?
In the same even room as Bakkies Botha was a great honour for me in my rugby career so far, a highlight.
The only negative is that I didn't play long with him.
That
Since he
Epic
came
guitar?
last year to Wales, I sat longer
He's
around
so
the
happy to
dinner
talk
table
about
to
him. He's
listen
so
to
happy
his
to talk about
stories.
Bakkies,
He's been an awesome guy
That
off
might
and
be
on the
his big
field,
brother or
a South African legend.
The enforcer,
One thing about Bakkies was, he brought a lot of physicality to the game, and I think every time when you go into those rucks, you always have to look hard and make sure that he's not coming, because there's no guy in the world that can clean a ruck like Bakkies could. So I think
Give that man
he was
50-degree
a
whiplash
tough
while
guy
you at it.
and really a physical presence on the field.
feared by his opponents.
We were playing Wales and he came back from an injury, I think from Achilles or something. He didn't play for a long time. Eventually we got to the press conference and they asked him, so does he think he'll only play 20 minutes or 30 minutes? And in his Afrikaner English,
I didn't even see that pass.
he says 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 50 minutes. I don't know how long I'll play, but I promise you, the Welsh will know that they played against Bakkies Botha.
I remember
that's how you pronounce his last name? That's super
game for the Sharks in
I ain't gonna try that, but that's
Sun
super
City.
tough.
And my first scrum, Victor hit me and Bakkie stood up and he just went, welcome boot. And I remember that very, very well.
What that mean, Jack?
I must say, the one player
That mean
I
don't mess
most
with me or
respect in South African rugby was Bakkies Botha. For the person he was, for what he gave to the side.
His
Yeah,
athletic
RP the
ability
Bakkies,
was just incredible,
Man,
and in a sense, the prototype of what a full lock in world rugby should be and how he should play.
The best thing about him is that he never got any less hard as a man. With all his achievements, he stayed humble and is a wonderful ambassador for the game.
You know, you'll definitely be missed. You know, I've been coaching him for quite some time, but I'm very proud of the type of person he's turned out to be. You know, it's a very, very sad day, but there's a lot of youngsters that will stand up, and I know we've got one more supporter.
That's super tough. Chad, did he die? Let me know if he died in that chat, bro. We have to watch some of his more highlights. This was just like a backstory. I really wanted to watch his highlights, but it was still tough, man. The Bakkie, he might have been the original Eben. I ain't gonna lie. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Comment your favorite fruit. And without further ado, goodbye, YouTube. Hey.